nailed it. Fuck my life.
Wasn't meant to be ninja scrolls written in legacy. Sent to me as a seed of my DNA was the recipe. All destined for me to unravel like balls of yarn. Through all the scars of pursuit of different sort of path. Alone within the art I never understood the past. Why questions were unanswered, why I was kept in the dark. I recreated my task and said it hit the average mark. No school could teach me, I asked, was the soul meant to be? Student and coach of music removed me from the nonsense. Approved to be troublesome and constantly on the wrong end. Always told to do this and that, grades fell off the map. I couldn't be taught what they thought right or how to adapt. E's and D's, this kid's got problems, he doesn't talk proper. Sits at the back quiet and doesn't play sports like soccer. Walkman, 2 batteries and headphones, they kept me going. Nobody ever knowing the psyche of a boy growing. Type of a kid that sits with himself and tags with his pen. Mad cause his friends play him out at every chance they get. I never answer the shit, wrong answers, they point instead. Laugh with their peers like I was a freak at a circus fair. Never turned scared, I felt a burn like nobody cared. Deep in my ear was a power, something they couldn't compare. Sounds of a portal transported me to a place immortal. I felt the call and I knew in my soul I was meant for more. Wasn't meant to be ninja scrolls written in legacy. Sent to me as a seed of my DNA was the recipe. All destined for me to unravel like balls of yarn. Through all the scars of pursuit of different sort of path. Alone within the art I never understood the past. Why questions were unanswered, why I was kept in the dark. I recreated my task and said it hit the average mark. No school could teach me, I asked, was the soul meant to be? An unnoticed kid at home, door closed, I was left alone. Mom found a new man and with no dad I kept my own. Close to myself, locked in a room, listening to sounds. Writing it down, feeling a loud sensation screaming out. What was it? I never got the gist of what was coming. Summoned energy of infinite belief in my stomach. Couldn't see but kept gunning, feeling self-love from it. Feeding what I needed to breathe, alleviating me from rubbish I encountered in a day, being labeled a failure. Come home after rainy days and open up like trailers. Family worry cause no one could comprehend the depths of my intellect. Why I felt shipwrecked every turn I step. I had no concern with death, I felt a surge emanating within me, saying I give you these words, Z-O-E. More disconnect as time progressed, I packed up and left from the place I once slept to find out what it all meant. Wasn't meant to be ninja scrolls written in legacy. Sent to me as a seed of my DNA was the recipe. All destined for me to unravel like balls of yarn. Through all the scars of pursuit of different sort of path. Alone within the art I never understood the past. Why questions were unanswered, why I was kept in the dark. I recreated my task and said it hit the average mark. No school could teach me, I asked, was the soul meant to be? Independent youth benefit, I set up on a different track. Frank the Suda syndicate with the mighty crippler at my back. I learned to adapt, filled with rage and skills to attack. Building a raps in a book that awoke a secret that was trapped. An ancient scripture lurking in the dirty depths of a person. I heard voices, I was certain I was sent for a bigger purpose. Still learning, ironing out the curves and creases. An adolescent with a thesis and a higher meaning. Surrounded with sheep's eyes gleaming, feeling for a hit. Stealing from me at every little bit of a chance they get. Fuck them they said, but nobody could ever deter me from the yearning. I was not concerned if anyone heard me. I'm mental patient, lacking in the will for an occupation. Brain racing at the speed of light with anticipation. Everything in hindsight it meant nothing to where I was facing. Hard to comprehend when money is the dream of Satan. Labeled a bum, a dropout kid and a useless cunt. Often looked at dumb cause they couldn't understand where I'm from. A place where animals run wild and constantly on the hunt. Just to fulfill stomachs they take from whoever they want. I reformed and reshaped, a wolf unleashing hidden traits that unlocked through surroundings, a feeling that couldn't wait. With no control over my fate, my evolution set in motion, setting the tone of what was yet to be the unknown.